They caught the tail end of a button for that.
I wasn't ready, but now I am.
All right, Star. You know your mission.
Recap time.
You got this.
Big recap time.
My name is Aimsley, and my friends call me Chaos. This has been the craziest month of my life. It all started after we got the engine on Mama replaced. Mama was our ship. The captain named it. She's pretty eccentric, but I'd be eccentric too if I was an immortal princess raccoon made of stardust with a black hole for a stomach. Beck was in the kitchen trying to scrape a meal together. He's our cook. Despite the fact that I'm really sure his guild card is forged, that goblin can work miracles in the kitchen. This wasn't a miracle. Helmy had finally come out of his room. He was our engineer. He tended to keep to himself a lot, always tinkering with his inventions. He had a living teddy bear named Fred that never left his side, and a mechanical pony named Jeff. He wasn't as fond of Jeff. We got an alert on a bounty in our area. It was a really high profile one. The Empire wanted us to track down this rogue scientist on this backwater planet in the middle of nowhere, dead or alive, for reasons we were too hungry to ask about. Hell, we didn't even get the guy's name. Competition was hot. We intercepted a crew of dwarves on the way on the same hunt, and things got heated. We hopped into our personal ships and took care of business. They surrendered. Our reward was less competition and one large pot of ill-fated room temperature chili. This was all pretty routine for us, so nothing could prepare us for the horror show we were about to walk into. The doctor was doing some kind of cloning gene splicing experiments. He was making multiple copies of a man named Jordan with various animal mutations. The sicko was even naming them like pets. The first one we found was a little boy with a crab claw for an arm named Scrumple. I have many regrets. Making the call to open the tube and free the kid is one of them. He disintegrated in front of us, and he was just one of dozens, no, hundreds that we found there. The scientist was easy enough to subdue. We actually went a little overboard. For the record, I didn't mean to melt half his face. And I know Feck had something to do with it. After we detained him aboard Mama, Feck served us coffee that made me violently ill. Then Helmy decided to go back into the lab to scavenge materials and ended up releasing the ultimate clone. This one remembered who he was before. That's how we know his name was Jordan. But he was scared and confused. Feck made it worse. So we let him sleep on board. Trashi had Reginald, our robotic pilot, seal the door to his room, a life-saving decision because he woke up in the night and punched his way out and through the ship's hull into space. It should have killed him. We turned in the bounty and had more than enough for emergency repairs. Our mechanic was actually affiliated with the mob, which I learned when we were dragged into the office of the Dawn, a freakishly strong mouse man. Turns out Reggie went overboard with the repairs he ordered because he also got a ton of upgrades, and now we owed this guy 10,000 GP. As a compromise, we took a job for him. The casino he ran business out of was having an issue with its generator, so we went down in hazmat suits and fixed it up. Though all the computers operated in Dwarvish for some reason, and none of us can read Dwarvish, we got it done. After that, we were even and still broke. We got another hot tip from our slate-chinned friend at the bounty office. Even higher priority than the doctor was. Enough money to retire on even, for all of us. We just had to bring in one man. Richter Maxim. We tracked him to a frozen wasteland. The only plants that could survive there were evergreen trees that emitted heat, and all the animals were carnivorous, even the penguins. The only civilizations there were tribal communities of cannibalistic kobolds and two sisters. They looked like rabbits and seemed to be from another world entirely. Some kind of force was causing the dead to rise in this area, and we weren't able to save one of them. She gave us directions to her home before she died. It was oddly normal, except for a tub with an ancient skeleton in it. It had three horns and a tail. As a scholar, I wanted to take a sample, but when I touched it, I began to see horrific visions of darkness and cold and hunger, and a voice I would become all too familiar with said, "Free me." Suddenly, the house was being attacked by undead bears. Ash, the living sister, helped us to fight them off with her boomerang axe, but the cabin was destroyed. A giant skeletal amalgam rose from the lake and attacked us. We managed to kill it, but Ash went under the water. Helmy dived in after her, and I followed. This was dumb. I should have died, but I saw a bright light, and a large fish led me to an air pocket. He looked like my teacher. Ash no longer remembered anything about who she was or how she got there, so Helmy and I took her back with us. Uh, she was there when we tracked Richter down to an emerald temple, long abandoned. The entity from my visions was there in the basement, trapped in ice, and Richter, goddamn Maxim, was drilling through to it. We fought him. He was well armed, but we somehow beat him. It was too late, though. The ice cracked and a sea of inky darkness spilled out and into me. I thought I was dead. Then I saw Helmy looking down at me. Richter was in custody, Feck and the captain were alive, and I was so damn hungry. We took Richter aboard our ship and hit the warp engine to go to take a shortcut through the Shadowfell. We crashed in this strange land of living dead creatures and storybook monsters. We entered and won the blood games and were led into the woods by a clown who turned out to be a giant memory-eating zombie spider. We killed it. We had left Feck aboard the ship to guard Richter. Somehow Richter got loose, knocked Feck out, vandalized our personal ships, stole mine, and even took our coffee. The Empire had gotten word that Richter was there and sent the knights, the planet-cracking Titanic mechanical suits of armor, to destroy the place. We barely escaped in time. Reggie had been sabotaged, so we went back to our mechanic at the casino. Along the way, we found an emerald key that could be used to unlock a factory where the knights are produced. Currently, there are 6 knights in existence. The next people to figure out how to make more will basically be unstoppable. Helmy turned the key over to the head of the mob, not knowing its significance at the time. Our ship was repaired, and we got a distress signal from a planet, from a junkyard planet, where we found Richter, once again somehow, in command of an army of lizard men powering an armadillo robot with an Aether Dwarf battery. We caught him again, if this was even the same Richter, and interrogated him about what the entity was. He fed us some bullshit line about it being the pure essence of eldritch gluttony, one of 7, not and even more. He told us he wanted to overthrow the Empire and replace it with something else, not necessarily him. Also, he grew up on the subjugated planet of Drakkar. While we interrogated him, Trashi got a call from her mother and learned that the Queen had struck up an alliance with the Empire, reluctantly, but was planning to double-cross them. We let Richter trick us into taking him to Dal, where he said the Sin of Pride was. That was where we met Arlena. She's a half-elf sorcerer on a planet where being magic is despised. She looks elegant, but is extremely crass.
Hey!
She was told that she was disowned by her father for being the product of an affair, and Richter told her that we could get her a ride off the planet. He told us that she knew where the Sin of Pride was. Then he ditched us in a sapphire dungeon in the woods filled with violent cultists. We fought and found a little girl on the bottom floor who, like me, seemed to be connected to a similar entity. Her name was Penelope, and she has a pet ferret that turns into a dragon. I also was able to witness Ash's true form for the first time, some kind of she-devil that was only pretending to be Ash. Whether she'd always been that way or was replaced at some point, I'll never know. We went to a tavern to recuperate and met Vincent. He was a gunner from the raceway. Seemed to be in his own little world most of the time. Then the cultists showed up, looking for Penelope. Of course, no one in the bar liked that, so we destroyed them. The fragment of the entity within me was blocking my connection to Lathander and was changing the way my magic looked and felt. It gave me awful dreams. I saw myself consuming everyone I cared about. And the worst part is, I think part of me liked it? We got a distress call, this time from somewhere I never, ever wanted to go back to. Agents of the Empire had our bounty office guy at gunpoint, and it looked bad. Drusk was an arid desert wasteland. Massive sandworms kept us isolated in small communities. The Empire kept the worms at bay with their artillery. It wasn't out of the goodness of their hearts, but to protect their investment. We were a mining colony. They worked us to the bone and bled us dry for aetherite. My future would have been in the mines if I hadn't left to join the Church of Lathander. See, while I was gone, the Saurians had risen up. They were the descendants of a once technologically advanced ancient people. Now they were excavating something big. We entered their base and found our agent. Feck took their livestock to distribute to my people, except one we kept. I named him Barney, though we never actually checked if he was male or not. Let's see. We found a large floating pyramid. Reggie touched it and went into a fit. Arlena looked into his mind and saw the collective emotions and memories of hundreds of people. He woke up, but he was different. We didn't know he was able to feel genuine emotions, at least I didn't. I wish I'd learned that sooner. The structure we were in turned out to be a giant ship. According to Reggie, the Saurians were at war with the Aether Dwarves thousands of years ago, and he was a unit that was built to control battleships. We activated the ship accidentally, and the Saurians kicked our asses. We were all drifting in our escape pods back to Mama when Reggie sacrificed himself to save us by driving our shuttle into their mothership and blowing it up. Fortunately, he had a backup copy on the ship's computer, though he no longer had a body or any memory of the things that had previously transpired. We went to Vincent's home on the raceway to repair our ships and saw Richter again. Vincent entered the Grand Prix, where Richter was also a contestant. Feck bought a cursed necklace and put it on me. It melted into my flesh and gave me a third eye that allowed me to see diabolic things, including a very out-of-place devil in a diner. He wouldn't tell me much of anything unless I gave him more than I was willing to offer. Richter basically admitted that he made all that stuff about eldritch sins up and claimed to have no idea what the thing living in me was. It was getting stronger. The rest of the crew were also starting to have nightmares about it. My holy symbol, a golden necklace of the rising sun, had been corrupted and was now a jet black skull with spikes coming out of it. And Helmy seemed to have been killed in the night. As a Dragonborn, I always knew I'd outlive him, but this was wrong. I couldn't contain the entity, and people I love were going to suffer because of it. We went to the race. I was there specifically to make Richter pay. He started all of this. Feck leapt out of the stands and onto Richter's bike. He activated something on his gauntlet and caused the ice planet we first met him on to teleport to above our heads. Fragments of the entity started to rain down on us in the form of inky black creatures. I was ecstatic. We fought them, and the ones that I killed were absorbed directly into me. I got bigger, stronger. Richter was in a prone position, but I knew he was just gonna get away again, so I tore his leg off. He grew it back with nanobots, and we went up to the ice planet. The entity had taken over everything there, unfortunately. We saw Jordan again. He had found himself there somehow and completely fused with the entity, even more than I had, and he was extremely powerful. I struck a deal with it and allowed it to basically use me like a puppet in order to save my friends. We defeated him. I kind of absorbed him into me. This is where my notes end, by the way. Then we were all back on the ship, somewhat lost.
Damn.
I'm okay. We weren't lost. We didn't really know what to do or where to go. We had so many choices in front of us. Uh, Penelope's ferret started to get sick, and it seemed like the fragment of the entity that was within them had left. We followed trails of it to a lava planet where we met a skeleton priest who claimed to be a worshiper of Rast. He explained to us that the entity was currently being contained in its home dimension by Rast himself, who was effectively acting as the chains that were binding it there. He performed an exorcism on me, but not before I almost completely allowed the entity to take me over in a moment of weakness. Fortunately, my friend saved me. My holy symbol changed to be a combination of that of Lythander and now what I know as Rast. From there, we went back to the from there, the Empire called us to congratulate us for our actions on the raceway and give us a handsome reward that I now suspect to have been hush money. Trashi and Arlena went down and accepted it. From there, we learned that the Mafia was stopping shipments into the Empire's main city. This led us to a warehouse filled with 40 armed guards. We ended up dispatching them. It was not pretty. I still hear the screams. From there, we realized how important the key that we had given to the casino was, and we knew that we absolutely could not let the mob have access to knights, so we broke into the casino. This was the dumbest thing we've ever done, and that's saying a lot. The only part of the plan that went well was the captain's excellent distraction. She danced on the tables while we all fumbled around. Feck and I went to his office and took the key as well as everything in his vaults. Vincent and oh, I almost forgot. We met up with Zin.
Hi.
I saw him at a potion shop, and he seemed cool. I asked if he wanted to hang with us. We're hunters. He's a hunter. Seemed like a neat idea.
I mean, that is basically
Sorry.
what happened.
I'm sorry.
I can't say anything about that. That is basically what happened.
Back in character. They were in the basement, still unable to read the dwarvish on the computer. Vincent got frustrated and just shot the console, which caused the reactor to start melting down. Feck and I were trapped in the top floor with no elevator. We pried the doors open. There was just a several dozen story high shaft. Feck pulled me into it. We were plummeting to our death, but fortunately was able to stick in the wall with his rapier. Arlena managed to get us out from the basement by summoning a beholder. And we left there. Now knowing a lot more about the mob boss, particularly his preferences in women, and also with the key in our custody. From there, we decided to finally get Reggie a new body so that he wouldn't be stuck on the ship anymore. We went down to an old workshop with dozens, hundreds of defunct droids, all extremely dangerous. I nearly died several times. We all nearly died several times, but somehow we defeated them, and we secured a new body for him, this tall thing with a massive shoulder-mounted cannon. A rat materialized in the captain's room with a USB drive that was, in retrospect, extremely suspicious. She told us about it, and after hooking up a spaghetti system of ancient computers together, we were able to jailbreak him. We eventually got him installed in his new body, and he seemed fine, but something was kind of off. And then from there, we got a distress signal from Trashy's mom back on her planet. We went down there. It was not at all what I expected at first. Massive megafauna and megaflora, huge dinosaurs. I was inside a fish. Feck cooked the fish. It was good. We fought a bunch of spiders. I discovered that I can still make explosives, but my memory of gunpowder measurements is off a bit. My eyebrows have grown back. Turns out the Empire is combing the planet, having trouble with the wildlife, looking for something. They believe there were aetherite crystals there, but there are not. Trashi led us to the adjacent lava planet where we found the Star Eater, a massive, diabolic-looking titanous lava creature, or titanous creature constantly being melted by lava and regenerating, bound by chains. And who else but Richter would arrive there as well?
Yeah.
We were in a chamber with a single button, and I was at a loss for what to do. We all kind of were, but one thing was for sure, we could not let Richter press that goddamn button. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to us, the captain formulated her own strategy. She leapt onto the creature, and through the sheer strength of determination and faith and the loyalty of her crew, managed to consume it. She was not okay. But hey, problem solved, we thought, for the moment. We went back to the Queen. Zin and Trashy accepted rides from Richter. on his motorcycle out of there. The rest of us floated away on Arley's Beholder.
Trashy is still not okay.
No, none of us are.
I'm just staring at the 18 unresolved twists we still have to go through.
The queen told us that in order for her to basically hit the next stage of her personal metamorphosis and migrate them all to a separate planet, as we learned the Empire is planning on bringing the planet crackers down to just eradicate this, she would have needed that Star Eater, which is now within Trashi, which may technically make Trashi almost the queen now. The captain got really stressed out. Feck did what Feck do best. He made some real good burgers. We all went back up to. We all got a distress signal from the main ship from Reggie. It was weird. It was fragmented. He was spelling Richter's name in messages one letter at a time, and he was spelling it wrong for some reason. Me, Zin, and Vincent all went up there and found him, son of a bitch, sitting in the cockpit. Reggie was next to him, but it wasn't Reggie. His eyes were a different color. He had a gun pointed at us. And Richter basically... I was thinking he could help us out if he wanted to prove that he wasn't, like, a villain and teleport Trashy's planet and the lava planet away from the Empire's influence, just like he did with the ice planet back at the raceway. His conditions for this were that I would go with him, given that I still have, unfortunately, some kind of a tangential connection to the entity. I considered this and was fully willing to go and maybe try to kill him behind his back if it meant that Trashy's planet would be safe and that he would let Reggie go and my other friends would also be safe. Then, Reggie shot that bastard clear through the chest, left a hole the size of a bowling ball in his torso, which would have been great if it hadn't left a hole the size of a elephant in our ship's hull. We were bleeding atmo and plummeting into the surface of Trashy's planet. We all panicked. I thought Richter could fix this with the same nanobot technology that he used to regrow limbs and do all other kinds of bullshit. So I resurrected him. He probably would have just come back anyway. He said he couldn't help. Arley turned into a bird and got Zin and Richter off of the ship. I suddenly remembered that we have personal ships. I grabbed Penelope, we got Barney and the ferret off the ship. I still have Helmy's bear. And we all made it, though Mama did not. She crashed in a fiery wreck. Reggie said goodbye. It's been an honor serving with you, working with you. From there, pretty much seemed like a hopeless situation. We still had Richter in custody, though. God damn, that bastard is gonna pay. Trashi led us to the ruins of the ancient people who lived on this planet before her people. These were the Aether Dwarves we'd find as we entered their complex after a short ride in a submarine. Weird old technology that I can't even comprehend. They had these portals to these pocket dimensions that seemed to be another world entirely where all time had stopped. We saw the logs of the man who seemed to have been in charge here. He was a dwarf. An Aether Dwarf, of course. And he told us that they were making one last-ditch attempt to stop the weapon that they created, which I know to be the entity that's been haunting me this entire time. They clearly failed, or at least somewhat succeeded, because they had it contained in ice before you-know-who decided to let it out. and we found ourselves standing in the cockpit of a brand new old battleship, a warship, Imperial class. And that's where we are now.
Thank you so much. That was perfect. That was beautiful. First and foremost,
Wow.
you get an
That
inspiration.
entire recap was about the same length as a Dragon Ball Z fight scene.
You're
Nah,
welcome.
you're wrong. It was shorter.
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't take multiple episodes.
Anyway, thank you, Star. First and foremost, you DM inspiration for that. Second, because you successfully completed your homework, I'm going to remove Trash's 18 twists that counted against her.
Don't worry, we'll get more.
Yeah, I'd like to gain a twist.
Use one on your next roll.
While we were on hiatus, we gained a total of 10 twists and 1 dread. So there's 35 to pull from now.
Great. I'd like to use as many twists as possible right now just to roll randomly.
Now, thank you very much. We're drinking coffee today. And we're jumping straight back into it. As you all are looking at this control panel, you feel something buzz in your bag, Star. Not the captain, not everyone else, as you see some lights start to come on the console. As Trashy hit the boot sequence.
I look in my bag.
You see the teddy bear rumbling.
What?
And its eyes are glowing blue.
Can I do a investigation to determine why this might be? Since it's an intelligence check related to magic item, I get 2 times.
Would you be pulling the bear out to do this check?
Yes.
Before
Yes,
you
I
even
would.
get to roll the check, as you pull the bear out, you feel a button click that you swear you didn't notice was underneath its paw. And you see a projection. You see Helmy's face.
Helmy?
And all it says is code boot sequence 57. And then the bear goes silent. And then you see from the console another projection as you see Helmy projecting from the system. You see Helmy, and Helmy says, "Hey, Captain. I hope this finds you well. I'm sorry I disappeared on you guys. I had to test my newest model, and it worked, but it didn't work how I thought it would. I seem to be well and far before your guys' time. And I've gotten to see a lot of things build up to what's going on. And if you've made it to the ship, it's for a reason. Because it's not supposed to be where you guys found it." And he looks like he flaps out his collar as if he's proud of himself.
I clap.
I may not ever get to see you all again. But knowing what we've been going through, what you all are probably still going through, I know you're all going to need this ship far more than I ever would. So I'm leaving it here for you guys to find as my farewell gift. I know Trashy's people will eventually settle down on this planet. After all, she's told me where people are before. She's told us all. Just not the details of this planet. Good lord, there's fucking creatures here.
Yeah, there are.
And I've converted all of the tools to common for you to make it easier to operate. Outside of the initial boot sequence, because I can't really do anything about that one, but I wish you all the best of luck. And I hope that even from the past, I'm helping out. And
I know he can't hear
and then
me.
he's gone.
I know he can't hear me, but I shout at the screen, "You are, you beautiful genius!"
I'm very confused. Did this man time travel to bring this ship to us now? I'm confused.
That doesn't surprise me, Arlie.
That's very impressive.
He went back to the past, got us a ship, and left it here because he knew we'd come here eventually.
Oh, so who the fuck was that guy?
That was Helmy, you met him!
Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, unless I've known someone for like at least a month, I usually forget who they are.
And it's at this point that you think you understand whose skeleton is sitting in this pilot's chair.
Does it look like a dragonborn skeleton?
Because it's far bigger than a dwarf. And it has a tail. Tailbones.
Oh.
I offered little hints before, but you get outright told this time.
We gotta bury him. We're taking him to the Feywilds. I do not care what it takes. Hang on.
I'll get a pot ready for him.
Don't you know. Not
Make
again.
his own soup.
Not again.
That's
No.
not hot again.
He explicitly told me not to allow this to happen should this exact event occur, and I
That
am
was
not
a long time
letting you.
ago.
Yeah, it was a very long time ago.
He needs to be soup. It's
No.
okay.
He's going to the Feywilds where he belongs, where he always wanted to be.
You can
This is
take
home.
the bombs after we make the soup.
No!
And after
Why not?
And after a little bit of a pause and a little bit of brief intermission, you hear a voice. A little girl. It sounds like a little girl. Welcome, Trashi and crew. What are your orders?
First of all, that's a very creepy voice.
Hello?
Do you have a name?
Are you the navigational AI?
This is navigational programs. This is navigational.
It seems the AI has having trouble speaking.
He's been here for hundreds of years and is just now booting up. Give her a minute.
I literally listened to you say the name twice over. What's the name of the rabbit?
Her name is Bunny, but here, I'll give you the whole sheet. I'm just gonna give you the sheet.
No, the name of the rabbit from Piggy's rabbit. Piggy's friend.
Fred.
The rabbit, not the teddy bear. The rabbit folk.
Oh, Ash.
Thank you. I am the navigational system, Ash, here to assist in navigating across the galaxy for Trashi and Company.
Well, we have options. Where the hell is Richter?
Probably still on my shoulder. I'm probably still carrying this man over one shoulder, tied up and gagged and with earplugs.
Richter's been humming Country Roads Take Me Home this whole time.
Okay, we are getting him off of this ship. I want to kill him. but he's just gonna come back anyway.
Fucking
wrecked
twat
our
with the
first ship.
toxic yow.
He wrecked our first ship. He's not wrecking this ship. We're ditching him on this planet and flying off without him. All right. Does that sound good to everybody else?
Yeah.
I have no objections.
All right.
I'm trying not to laugh. My coffee was so close to coming out of my nose.
I walk over to the shoulder that he's slung over. I take an earplug out and I say, "Hey, Richter, good news. We're not gonna kill you. Bad news. We are leaving you here. You gotta find your own way home."
I just see a toxic three-way yally of "Leave me the fuck alone, space cowboy," and then saying "Howdy."
The deal is off. We are finding our own way. Get the fuck out of my life. If I ever see you again, I will make you seek oblivion even more than you already do. Let's go.
We should probably make sure he didn't somehow find a way to leave something here.
He can't have. Hang on,
Oh,
investigation.
he probably found a way, knowing his bitch ass.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Would this be considered as being? Where is that sheet? Would this be considered as being related to a magical item, a technological device?
Yes. It would be
Cool, then-
considered related to a technological device if you're looking for a bug.
Cool, then I get 2 times my proficiency instead of my intelligence modifier. Because gnome.
No.
I see
That is
red.
16.
I see
What?
red flags, but unfortunately I'm green-red colorblind.
Me too. 16,
Just added, I need therapy
24.
afterwards. Yes, yes, you do.
24.
24. As you're coming through, you don't find anything terribly out of place with the exception of one thing.
Hmm?
You find a small black poker chip that somehow made it under the chair of the captain's seat.
The game was rigged from the fucking start.
Okay.
And you could swear you hear a faint humming from it while you're paying the most attention to it.
Alrighty. I squeeze it in my hand, and I'm like, okay.
It crunches, and you get a little bit of a zap as you feel some electricity.
Yeah. Okay.
See, I told you he left something here.
Let's go. Let's get him out of here.
Wait, now
I'm walking.
Now I'm gonna be afraid to use the new shower in fear that there's some hidden cameras there.
I'm leading Zin with Richter to the. Where did we enter the ship from?
It was quite the long walk, but you guys can make it.
Aren't we still underwater with the ship? If we kick him out, he'd be...
Nah, he'll find a way out. He always fucking does.
That's fair. I was going to make the suggestion maybe just get out of the caves and just leave them on the side of the lake.
Toss them out of the ship from Atmos.
Yeah, let's just kill this
tempting.
Richter. There's plenty of other copies. The others will most likely not know that we did it.
You know what? Yeah, after finding the poker chip, just ditching you is too kind, buddy. He still has one earplug out. You're going on a little trip.
Are we gonna keel haul him?
Yeah, he's going overboard, Captain.
That seems kind of excessive.
We're gonna fucking kill him.
You don't know him like we know him, man. You would trust me.
That is true.
Now, counterpoint. Do you really know me?
I know parts of you. I've known some of you. I know I cannot
We know
fucking
you.
trust you. I know you sabotaged one of my best friends, and now he's gone forever, and that's entirely on you.
Touche.
Hmm? Captain, want to take us up?
I sit in captain's chair and begin to go pilot
Right.
stuff.
You sit in the
I-
captain's chair and you go to pilot, and you find that there's no actual steering. It seems everything is through the digital interface in the AI. It seems it's
Oh.
made deliberately so that the pilot only has to set course and go.
Oh.
And it's even got built-in defensive protocols.
Alrighty. So where are we going?
Just the upper atmosphere.
Presumably to deal with the fleet of Imperial ships coming into the area.
That too.
Yeah.
First, we gotta take out the trash.
Yes, can we
Alright, let's
please
start
get rid of...
ascension.
Not just because he's a piece of shit, but I also hate looking at his artwork because it's AI. Ugh.
So you guys fly up. That's the real reason everybody hates Richter.
Yeah, fucking...
An image haphazardly pulled off of Google is the least of the reasons in my book.
So you guys fly up into Atmos. Keel Hall, our lovely lad Richter, who everybody despises. For good reasons, no less.
So long, space cowboy.
What?
The imposter has been vented.
He was not an imposter.
Shit, there's an imposter still among us.
Probably me.
Alright, who hasn't been doing their tasks?
I'm going to
Import. Wow, that's a lot of note cards.
I'm going to gently collect what I now know is Helmy's skeleton and wrap it in one of my extra robes, like a little baggie to keep it safe, but and also away from Feck.
Okay.
He's getting a proper burial. We are not making soup.
Uh-huh.
I understand that that's a proper goblin burial, but it's not what Helmy would have wanted.
So y'all are over here now. This is what your new ship looks like. From the outside, once you guys are in Atmos, by the way.
Ow.
Your new main ship. Yeah, it looks like a donut or croissant.
Ooh.
Are you gonna finish that croissant?
Croissant?
Croissant? Okay, but hate fucking is a thing. Thanks, Twog.
It shouldn't be. It's a thing in literature.
Ship. And ship. And ship, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Gun. Gun. So, as you guys reach Atmos, you see the incredibly potent fleet of the Imperial ships. You see 4 warships and something that looks like a carrier ship. And the moment you see them and they see you, you get a signal over your PDAs, a radio signal,
Okay.
trying to establish contact.
Okay.
Ooh.
Zin,
Mm-hmm.
can you turn into Richter?
Can I turn to Richter? Yes. How dumb do you think they are? I am by no means an actor.
Yeah.
You make someone else look like Richter.
Okay.
That I cannot.
Alright, well,
It's easy,
guess-
okay?
Think of something Richter would say that would definitely get them really angry.
Okay, we
I'll be
don't
like,
need to get him angry yet
"Fuck."
necessarily. All you gotta do, here's your motivation, all right? You're a cowboy. You lie about everything, and you really hate the Empire.
I'm sorry, but just fucking chaos giving Zin like acting directions is so fucking funny to me.
Hey, I did recruiting after I came back from the fucking battlefields, all right? I know how to sell something. Anyway.
Is it really wise to have like someone who's not the most charismatic talking to these people?
It's cool. It's cool. I can feed you lines. We can all feed him lines if we need to. The most important thing is that they don't know that we own this ship.
Why? As far as they know, we're still their allies.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna change if we destroy the Knights, which seems like that's what it's gonna come to. And honestly, the Empire no longer having access to their planet-cracking killing machines seems like a pretty good thing in my book.
Do we need to be allies? From everything you told me, they are. Okay, I know I don't know a lot about Richter, but if Richter hates them, they must be at least 10 times worse.
We're not actually
And
their
Richter was pretty
allies.
bad.
We just
The only-
pretend to be their allies so that they'll, not bother us or set bounties on us and shit.
If we get flack for destroying their Knights, we will be persona non grata on every single Empire-owned planet, which is most of them.
And what? How many of ships like this exist, though? Unless the ship can look like something else.
It's, as far as we know, I think this is the only ship of its kind. So,
Mhm.
unless I'm wrong.
No one has ever seen a ship like this, active and working.
Thank you, a disembodied voice that answered my question.
This is about as old as Reggie was. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Even the people who have been scavenging various technologies of these people and ships of these people have not seen one fully working like this ship currently is.
I say we don't pick up the call. We destroy these ships, and then they don't know who owns the ships. They'll just be looking for this ship, and then we just try to make sure no one sees that we own this ship.
If we don't pick up the call, then we don't know what they want, and we also don't know who we're fighting. Knowledge is power.
I'm just gonna double check my spells, see if there's anything that could disguise one of us.
Zin is a changeling.
Oh right, I forgot.
No, I can do that. For some table talk. If Arlena can effectively give the help action, I basically would have advantage. And I do have an option to at least boost charisma to be a +1.
Okay, then I'm just See if there's anything
I
else.
can give you inspiration or guidance. I can give you guidance. I'm not a bard.
Alright, so Feck's gonna answer the call.
Okay.
No.
You know what? No, by all means.
Feck,
No, I was gonna
as
say, did Kurt just like transform into Richter and just kind of chug
as you
the
guys are
Mandalorian?
as you guys are having the conversation and plotting how to answer, Feck pushes the button, and you see a face of a grizzled old man with a evil Knievel white mustache and a long thin goatee, say, "Unidentified spacecraft, declare your signature and your affiliation or be fired upon post haste."
We're the Goblin Restaurant. Can we take your order, sir?
Oh my god, no.
Guidance.
Shut up.
You know what?
Hello?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
with it.
yeah, no.
I put my hand on Feck's shoulder. Roll a d4 and add the number to whatever ability check is necessary here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Persuasion.
Staring at him, waiting for him to respond what his order is.
Persuasion check, Feck.
Does anybody else want to provide the help action?
Yeah, I'll provide help action.
In the background, making waitress noises.
Yeah, I'm like,
basically going to do the same thing.
You said I get a plus D4, right?
Trashy picks up a pot and pan in the background. Clank, clank, clank.
Okay, I got a total of 30.
All right. A 30 plus 1 from Twalk. Thank you, Jet. So, you say what you say, and he looks at the screen flabbergasted. A what now?
The Goblin Restaurant, you know? Do you want to come on board? And we can...
Oh, hell yeah. Goblins. Yo, alright. He stops. He thinks, and he says, "I've been dying for some good goblin surf and turf."
Oh my god.
Alright, well, hop on board. I'll get cooking.
He says, "I am
who's
not."
got prestidigitation?
I do.
He says, "I am not legally allowed to leave my ship. If you could just jettison out like a good, well-packed crate with some goblin surf and turf, I'll Venmo you some credits."
Alright, how many orders do you need?
2.
Alright, I'll get that right.
Sorry, 3. My co-captain says he wants in.
Alright.
You want that toasted or untoasted?
Over.
Crispy or grilled?
Is the call no longer on?
It's already off.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. What do we got to do?
I'll be real. I thought that'd make him a lot angrier than it did, but I guess I need to start cooking some surf and turf.
Goblin surf and turf specifically. It's meat.
Alright, I got it.
Tuna.
Trashy is already in a delivery girl uniform.
I guess we're gonna shuttle it over.
Are you gonna send Trashy on a spacewalk? Does she give it to him?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I pretend to be the driver?
Your Uber Eats. He's Uber Eats.
Performance will say. Performance will say for making the surf and turf, Chappi.
I provide the help action. And I can prestidigitation it.
I got a dirty 20.
Let's go.
Hey, this is Goblin Surf and Turf. They have Venmo. They have Venmo in space.
You have to take their Venmo account when you drop it off.
Oh, that's so. Oh, I got my portions wrong. Damn. Sludge. Sugary sludge, but sludge.
Okay, I just got back. What the fuck are we actually doing?
What?
No, that is what we actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did we do?
So
We made goblin surfers.
y'all put the goblin. So y'all put the goblin surf and turf in a nice compact little crate. Give it to Trashy and probably snap a rope on her so you can pull her back,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
and then just shoot her out the airlock at him. Yeah.
Yeah, I space roller skate over there and deliver it.
Oh my god.
Fex Goblin Gobos. Here's your surf and turf.
Use his real name. It's not his real name. You're good.
It's not his real name. You skate on over. You get to the door port. There's just a generic low rank soldier there, and he's just as the thing opens, he's just looking at you. So like, I'm so over this. You know that look.
I just look like I look like an overly peppy Sonic delivery girl. Just like, hi.
He just nods, grabs it. You hear ding as you guys get routed to credits. Congratulations, you guys have an extra 100 silver for the ship now.
Okay, as great as this is, as far as obscuring our identities, I don't think we solved the problem.
No, we did not.
How the fuck does this solve the problem?
However, this means that we can start to leave and we can get behind them.
Oh, that's true.
So
we get the element of surprise when we inevitably enter combat.
So you guys start making to leave, real trashy, and start looking like you're gonna leave Atmos. And then what's next? they're pardon.
Jeez
Bless you.
Louise almighty.
For a reminder, there are four big looking battleships, including this commander's ship. Fuck!
Lady Ash, is there a way to turn the ship invisible by chance?
And then no, there's not. And then there is the ship that looks like a carrier ship, kind of like a supply ship. You know, carrying supplies and uncombat personnel, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So I think the plan was to get behind them in the main ship. Then again, is Trashy still on their ship, or is she back on our ship now?
No. I have come back. I am
Yep.
de-spacing.
We reeled you in like a fish.
Y'all reeled Trashy in like a fish, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna get behind him, and are we open firing?
We're gonna get behind him. I think if you all got individual ships, you should get onto your individual ships. If you have guns, you get to your gun position. And then we all attack at once. See if the little ones can get, like, a flank.
So there's 4 battleships and 1 carrier ship.
In character. Where does this ship even have smaller fighter ships? Like, where the fuck could those be?
Oh, you found a ship there. You saw the advanced personal ships.
Listen, it's been a month since we.
It's
I didn't include that in the.
oh, it's been more than a month. It's been since like December.
It has? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so cut me some slack for not remembering.
We've been on hiatus for a hot minute.
Going back up to my gun port.
Cut me some frickin' slack for not remembering. Alright, well.
These are the ships, and you've circled around them.
What the fuck?
The white ones are the battleships. The green one is the transport ship.
Okay, battle plan. If we destroy the green one, it might cause a chain reaction that destroys or damages the other ones nearby, unless they move away from it.
Can I identify either the carrier or the battleships as containing the knight, or
You cannot. You have never seen what a ship that carries a knight looks like. You've seen the one knight that got deployed on the lovely planet that is now far from gone. You didn't get to see the knight itself deploy from a ship. You only saw the knight as it was ravaging the planet.
does the green ship look big enough to contain the knight?
In theory, they all look big enough to contain the knight.
Okay, carrier ship has to go first. I think Arlie's right. I kind of walk over to wherever the gun port is. I fiddle around with it. Controls pop out, and I'm like, I like this one.
Sin kind of sits in one of the ships and it's like, and just kind of looks over it. It's like, I have a crazy idea. Which four look the most dangerous? Does the green one look more dangerous, or just the white ones?
The white ones definitely look more dangerous. The green one is carrying personnel and or cargo.
Oh. I believe you refer to me as fucking shit up in this side of the galaxy?
We do.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna get in a random ship. I have no idea what any of these tiny little ships do.
Get the one with autopilot.
None of them have autopilot. They don't none of them have it. It sucks.
Oh, you forgot to include the whole DMV trip.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. My bad. The super essential space DMV ship, where Trashy destroyed a section of concrete with her skull from sheer frustration.
Why are we saying autopilot in Polish? Wait, what?
Oh, because Arlie doesn't know what autopilot is. She thinks it's just she thinks she's flying it.
Oh.
She thinks autopilot is just a fancy French word for GPS or something.
Okie dokie.
They seem to.
They are just slowly in Atmos orbiting. At the moment, you know that they have people currently stationed on the planet and such.
So, the plan was to fly past them, right, and pretend like we're leaving?
Uh-huh. You have done so.
This is behind them, okay.
Okay.
I think we're gonna attack them. Do we roll initiative, or do we get... I don't know how surprise rounds work.
How close behind them do you guys intend to be when you open fire?
That's a great question. What's the range on my shit? Tabs.
Yeah, there's no range. You didn't put a range for the ranged weapons.
Um,
I think it,
can I say within 60 space feet of the one that would be the furthest?
I think it's the same rules as before, where everything's within 60 space feet, and you add your main stats and stuff for your
Okay.
proficiencies and whatnot.
This is actually my first space battle, so
main-
please be gentle.
Main stats for what is it called? Additives for attacks and stuff, and for DCs.
So it's either strength or dexterity for attack rolls.
Whatever your character's main stat is.
Oh, main stat. Oh, well then that's much better because my main stat is charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's about 45 space feet away from everything.
Okay.
If I hit the carrier with the AoE scrambler, then that could catch all of them.
I can effectively launch nanomachines that could partially disable them.
I also got
Four of them.
I also got an EMP gun that I could fire at them as well. Although it says ships in a 60-foot line, which well. So it looks like I can only get ships that are in like a direct line of each other. I thought it would be like a AoE, but
Right now, we're assuming that you guys in the ships are still on the main ship to avoid being.
Yeah.
Correct.
I thought we were getting those of us who have ships were going to get into our ships right now.
Yeah,
You are
you're
in the
ships, but
Yeah,
you haven't
but we're-
started flying yet to avoid getting caught. That's my understanding currently.
Then we all drop out at once and surprise them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on your orders, Captain.
If everyone's ready, I'm gonna deja vu the big ship, and you guys go out and do the thing.
All right. Let's begin with initiatives.
Yippee.
What do we got?
Ooh,
Ah,
that's nice.
I got a 1.
Your drop pod didn't launch.
19.
Apparently not.
Zin had a false start. The engines went.
He's still learning.
Yes.
I got a 19 on initiative.
Also 19.
Zin had a Mario Kart overstart.
Yeah, she started revving the engine. He started revving the engine too early.
What were feckin' trashies?
I got a 14.
And feck? And what was feck's?
I don't think Feck said theirs. Feck is muted.
21.
21. Okay. It's hard to hear.
21.
It's hard to hear feck. Feck sounds muffled.
Yeah. Phone mic plus muted because kid noise.
21.
Shoop. Boop. Alright.
I'm so fucking brain rotted.
I'm lazy, so they get group initiative.
Alright, fair.
Because, good lord, if I don't do it that way, it's going to become chaos. Alright. So, everyone launches. Y'all are officially in your starting places, and everyone can take their initial turn.
think Feck is first.
Yes, in order, Feck.
That's me.
And the neighbors' dogs are barking so much right now.
That's me.
Are you sure it's the
You need a
dogs?
screen tabletop for you?
Are you sure
Sorry.
it's the dogs and not just your neighbors being weirdly kinky?
I think I need to call the ASPCA. My neighbors are always whipping their dogs.
I could have sworn one of my neighbor's dogs called them Master.
Wild.
Now I'm remembering that video of, yo, check out my new dog. That's a whole guy. Don't you ruin this for me. This has great benefits. What do you mean? Dental, 401k, insurance. It's all there, man.
He's paying.
Those are big. Oh.
Hold on, I'm putting that link in chat now.
I mean, listen, if someone was paying a decent amount, I mean, I might consider being a dog too.
Man, it's crazy that this was an actual real skit before it got animated for this show. I think did Feck immediately have to go AFK?
No, I
No.
was just looking.
Okay, just
How
check.
far away are those shits from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60 space feet to this one.
And those
White
are the
ones,
ones fighting.
yeah, those are the battleships, and the green one is a carrier ship.
Can I dash?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I will dash.
You can elect to dash as a main action with your ships.
I will dash and ram into this one.
How much movement is that? Because fair reminder, you have to use all of your movement in space combat.
That'll be 60, and hopefully I'll move back to 40.
Alright, so 60 and contested athletics check. You would ordinarily be at disadvantage because it's a big fuck all ship, but I know you have advantage because of the number of points you put into your ram. So it's neutral.
Athletics?
Yep.
Alright, I got a 16.
The big ship got a 26. You get knocked back. You get knocked back 10 feet. The big ship does not have any points in ram, so you take only one singular damage.
Alright.
And lose the rest of your movement speed.
Alright, that'll be it then.
You're out of AoE range. Perfect.
Alright. Next on the list is either Arlena or Chaos. Make a decision.
Chaos can go first.
Okay, I want
Alright.
to fire the Scrambler on this one. And
Okay.
and try and catch all of them in the radius.
What's the radius again?
The radius is 60 feet. Space feet. Advantage to hit. Wait, that's for my gun? The Scrambler is DC 18 saving throw.
That is a huge ass area of effect.
Is the radius 60 or is the diameter 60?
Let me double check that. AoE radius. AoE 60 space feet radius.
Jesus Christ!
5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
That's a diameter of like what? Like 120?
There you go.
Okay. Dexterity
Still-
saving throws.
Oh my god.
Dex saves. Warships. Alright. Carrier ship. Alright. Carrier ship passes. This warship passes. This warship might pass. These two definitely fail. What's your DC?
18.
This one
Wait.
does not pass.
Okay. It says DC 18. It doesn't say that anything gets added to it, so.
I think that's because at the time you were in chat and I was factoring it in for you.
Cool.
Oh, did I set the DCs based on points? Weird.
Okay. So they
You
take. The ones that fail take 4 damage, and they now have disadvantage to hit for 4 turns.
Is the DC also based off of our primary skill?
Their shields are scrambled for the duration.
Hold on. Let me check.
Because I'm double checking the EMP skill. There is no set DC for it, and it doesn't say what type of DC. It just says what type of saving throw.
If the scrambler's dexterity, then the EMP would probably also be dexterity.
No, all right. So, like as it's written, it says send a radical wave of electromagnetic energy in a direction forcing a system save intelligence on all ships. So, what I mean is like, is the DC based off of my skill? Like, would it be my spellcasting ability score that would be calculated for the DC? So, like for example, since I'm a sorcerer, the spell DC normally for me is like a DC of 18.
Okay. The DCs were 10 plus the number of points you put into the thing. My apologies.
What
I
thing?
the ability that you had.
Oh, the ability. Okay, how
So
many
for
points
your
did
EMP it would be 13. It looks like. Because that's how I set it up for Star, and then I forgot to set it up for anyone else or mention a DC.
Okay, so it's a DC 13. Okay.
Man, I do so good at building things, guys. So good that I
It's
forget the way I
okay.
build things and then never do it again.
So just to double check, it's basically 10 plus how many points you put in?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, now that I know that, I'm gonna definitely be focusing a lot of my points into the fucking EMP thing. Assuming we get more points later.
Fair. Alright.
So the ones that fail have their shields scrambled, they have disadvantage to hit for the next 4 turns, and they take 4 points of damage.
Perfect. And that's all you get, right?
Pretty sure I don't get to fire the main gun also if I'm using the scrambler, so that's it for my turn.
Yeah, can instead. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like a blue orb of light flies out to where the carrier is, goes out, and then the ones that fail all have like their shields light up with like blue static.
Oh yeah, the guns use your stat of choice plus the number of points put in to hit. Good to remember. Man. And that's for ships too.
Okay, I think Arlie's next.
Man, that's huge. That's like 16. That's like plus 16 for Star to hit.
Mm-hmm. I like this gun. I like this gun a lot.
Do we have to move in a straight line with movement, or no? Or is it just all we have to use all our movement if we move?
You have to use all your movement if you move. You cannot
Okay.
do U-turns. You have to go 90 degrees left or right.
Yeah.
If you
Okay. I just want to make sure because um I wanted to try to make sure I avoid hitting Feck with my EMP laser. Apparently,
yeah,
a 5.
it's
These
fine.
squares are uneven. I just realized that these
They-
grid this grid is uneven.
They're rectangular.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The rectangular. I was like, why the? It looks like I could go to the right effect, but when if I go in a straight line, I go left. What? How does that work? Anyways, okay. Uh, all right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40. Is that 45? Is right there 45, or did I miscount?
Yep.
Okay. Because if I'm correct, I could hit the 3 in a line. Hold on. The 60-foot. Okay. Okay, so 5. So I'm having a brain freeze.
Yeah.
5.
My one regret is that I could never figure out how to make this system do a 3D aerial format.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45. I think I can get all 3 of them with my EMP thing.
It would seem so.
Okay, so they all need to make an intelligence saving throw, DC 13. And that will use 3 of my energy.
Bing, bing, bing. Pass, pass, fail.
Okay,
Failure.
so
You failure. You beast, you failure.
all right, so the one that fails suffers a stun for 1 turn and treats all terrain as difficult terrain for 1d4 minus 1 turns. Do I roll that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything above a 1. Anything above a 1. As a 4, so everything is difficult terrain for 3 turns for them.
Alright.
And then bonus action, teleport, so I'm not so close to them because I am not made for up close combat. 15, 20, 25, 30. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. With that, let's just allocate these. Trashy.
E. I am firing my gun. Let me go pull up the stats because I didn't add it to my ship.
As one
I'm
does.
firing my gun.
You want me to stream tabletop for you?
Yeah, that would be absolutely cool. Thank you.
So the white ones are the battleship, and the green one is the carrier.
Okay, give me a second. I have to.
We're over here.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. So I can very clearly tell who's not the good guys. Thank you for that. That really helps.
I'm gonna draw that someday. I'm gonna animate that whole short.
The I'm gonna attack that ship. Trashy, that's our ship. Is it?
That's the work, Captain. Okay.
That was
Beautiful.
That was my favorite part of the very first space combat. Just, I'm gonna go all the way around here, do a big U and slam into the ship. Trashy, that's our ship. Is it?
I imagine like the Power Rangers in the Megazord style screen split.
God damn it.
It was so good. It was so funny.
Okay. Now, where am I? Duh,
You
never
are
mind.
right.
Never, shut up. Yep, I get it, sorry. Gun. Yeah. I'm gonna... Sorry, why is my brain not functioning? I was so excited for this. Okay,
okay.
That's right. I forgot that I did that. Okay, I guess I'm firing my rockets. I guess I'm firing... Yeah?
Hell yeah. They go boom.
I guess.
Make a roll.
Okay, so my question... I'm firing all 5.
Yep, make a roll. I'm gonna say this. You're auto hitting, but your crits could be important. Because there's... same with crit fails. They could also be important.
I recommend prioritizing the carrier, the green one, but you can target.
I'm gonna prioritize the character. Fuck the carrier. Jesus. Yes. Sorry. I'm gonna. That's right. I auto hit.
For a matter of course, unless you get a nat 1 or a nat 20, you're just hitting, because I know what you've got.
Yep. Okay, we have no crits.
Fair enough. So raw damage it is.
Raw damage. Okay, so
raw
that's
damage
5...
of 5 20d6 missiles coming in hot.
Okay, so 5 times 20.
100 d6s.
Thank you. 100 d6s. Oh my god. Can I just... No, I have to click it manually. Give me a second. I just go to somebody else's turn. I'll tell you the damage later. It's gonna be a minute. I have to manually take up the amount of d6s I'm rolling.
You could type 100, roll 100 d6 into Google. It'll do it for you.
I could, but I also I just got to 100 d6s. 364 damage.
That's damage. You see 5 missiles come shooting away from the ship and just fucking shell the hell out of this motherfucker. But, you see something else there once the smoke fades. and it looks to be booted up.
Oh shit.
Oh,
It's a
no.
little, it's a little too big. There we go.
Is that a knight?
That looks pretty night-shaped. I'm not feeling it,
Yo,
Mr.
is that a knight?
Krabs.
I know what. Oh, there's 6 of them.
Oh.
Wait, what?
The Empire, they're Archaeo tech. They don't know how to make any more. We got the key to the factory that makes them. It's not operational. Empire only got 6.
So soon to be 5.
Let's make it
We
5.
could be looking at 5 of them right now.
I don't think they would send 5 out of 6 of their knights to one planet when one could easily destroy the planet.
They sent 3 to get Richter.
That's because Richter's a fucking piece of shit.
Ooh,
What are the chances they know Richter's there?
pretty high.
So we might be looking at 5.
I'm ready.
And after Trashy's turn, it's Sin.
Slight change of plans.
Which ones currently have disadvantage? Which ones failed but have disadvantage now?
Which ones have disadvantage on what?
I was going to say which ones succeeded. I think one succeeded, at least.
Yeah, we need to be able to mark these enemies with like what conditions they have on them.
I have been. I've been putting descriptions. I've been putting them under
We
descriptions.
can't see the. I don't think we. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we just
You have to fucking
okay.
right click on them. Okay, stun on
Okay.
turn.
Okay, I'm going to launch my dragon nanos at the knight in the back 3. So that's going to be an intelligence save of 15. Do I conveniently have 6 dice? I do conveniently have 6 dice. Yay. Thank you, Trashi.
At this one, you said?
Yes, and 9 and the 3 in the back. So effectively the one that's not the one that's not stunned won't be affected.
Okay.
So
Wait.
on a fail, it'll be 22 damage and -4 to all checks as long as I'm keeping concentration up. You didn't actually put it to a duration on mine, so
Phoenix. Yeah, I think it's just as long as you keep concentration up.
okay.
I think I said
And
it.
half damage on a pass.
I think I set it up like that on purpose.
Okay.
Because yeah. Because you'll have to make con saves to keep it up, as opposed to just having a max duration.
Fair.
And that is saves, right?
Yeah, all intelligence saves. It's a 15. Did they all save?
Saves? Saves.
Okay. Okay, so that's 11 damage for those who save, and then 22 and -4 to all checks on those that pass. On those that fail. Out of the 4 that I hit, who seems to be the weakest?
How much damage did you say it was?
So it's 22 on a failed and -4 to all checks as long as I maintain concentration, and then 11 on this for those who pass.
It lives in my head so strongly. Alright.
So, because that's my bonus action. Is action, would I be able to use like the main laser?
You'd be able to use all of your guns as the main action.
Oh,
Each of your
So I
gun, each of your guns can fire one time per action.
So
Okay.
if you have more than one gun, you could just have multiple attacks?
Correct. It's like multi-attack in that sense.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I did not know that, and that's the only reason I focused entirely on laser guns.
I think that's a discussion that we've had the last time too when I first introduced the multiple gun
Literally-
types.
Literally, we've only had like one space combat since I've joined this campaign before this one.
I've not been in one.
So
There's been a few, however, a few have been steamrolled so heavily that they were very forgettable.
Sorry for my question. Which one seemed out of the 4 that I hit? Obviously, the knight's not one of them, but which one seems to be the most damaged?
These ones are both equally damaged, it seems.
Okay. And I'm sorry. What would be the range?
60 space feet.
Okay, so I can still.
60 space feet on
Effectively.
all gun weapons.
Okay, so I can still effectively hit them from here.
With the exception of the big gun weapons on the ship. They have 120 feet.
Okay, I can still hit them. So do I roll technically like 2d20s for the lasers and the bullets?
Correct. Well,
Okay.
actually, it might be more. Let me double check. Yep, okay. Just 2d20s. Oh, I wanted to make sure that.
What the fuck? I did not mean to do that. Okay. So that'd be a 17, and actually they're both 17.
And which one are you firing on?
I'm gonna take this one, the one on the left.
Alright. Miss and miss. The
Okay.
laser one has advantage if you would like to re-roll that one.
Sure. That's gonna be another miss because that's a 6.
It's not gonna matter. Alright.
Yeah. And how many square? I'm just gonna use my max movement just to kind of move away from the main ship. Each square is
5 feet.
how many space? So that's 10, 40, 45.
Heck yeah.
There we go.
And that will put us back at the top of the rotation. I still have to roll that. That's my bad. Hold on. I got distracted. Alright, fair enough. I'm not even going to add it to the initiative roster because it's basically the same time. So it'll be Feck's turn, and while Feck decides what to do, I'm going to use the restroom. Apologies.
Why was I muted?
I don't know, why were you muted?
I don't know.
That's a good one.
Do I ran or do I ran? That is the question. I don't have guns.
So how about the Mets?
I know. I
I sure do love sports ball. My favorite sports ball, of course, is the one where you can score a field hockey by throwing the ball. I have no idea what I just said, and I'm pretty sure it just offended at least one sports person watching this stream.
Well,
The fact that you said what you said before is a joke, but then you said sports person unironically is really great.
Look, I don't know what the fuck to call them. What do you call people who like sports? Fucking
Sports fans,
Sports
jocks,
people.
sports people.
sports people. It's the only thing that came to mind, okay? I'm sorry. I don't watch the ball hitting the hard object and whatever else there is.
Hello, sports people. Yo, I love speedball.
People, yes.
All right, I'm gonna
That's
rant.
what we should call them, people.
No, speedball. It's an actual thing. It's or paddleball, I suppose it's also called.
I've never heard of speedball, but I now from now on I'm calling anyone who says they like sports. I'm just gonna be like, oh, so you're a Spurson. I love people. They're so cool.
No,
Not gonna go with
speedball, paddleball, and I think piccolo. I think that's what those are the three names it's got. Yeah, pickleball.
Okay. Piccolo, my favorite
Where
sport.
where more or less you have this tiny
piccolo.
where more or less you have this tiny ping pong paddle and you've got this fucking hard as hell pickleball and you hit it against the wall and back. It's kind of like playing tennis with yourself, but the ball is painful.
Okay.
Racquetball?
Yeah.
So what Chappi doing?
I'm just gonna use the washroom
ramming
myself.
it.
I'll be back in a moment.
Again?
No,
Okay.
I didn't go.
All I have.
Okay.
Yeah, 21.
21.
About 21?
To ram it.
No.
I sure do love the field ball with my favorite sports person, Thomas Brundy.
25. Once again, it's bounced back. You rolled with advantage, right? No, neutral for the big ship. Fuck. Okay. I feel bad, but the dice are the dice, man. Fuck, it's bounced back again, taking 1 damage. Loses
God
their
damn,
movement.
This motherfucker is just.
I designed this to take on smaller ships.
I don't know if any of you've seen the video with the turtle that will just ram its head against black shoes.
He thinks there are other turtles.
Well, from what I know, apparently it's just a defensive reaction because most dark colored animals usually tend to be predator species or like you said, another turtle. But still, it's just fucking Chappi ramming into this thing is just reminding me of that turtle. Just no care, must ram.
Alright.
At least there's the reaction barrel roll.
Alright, Coas, you're up.
Okay, I am firing my gun. Let's see. Do I want to shoot the knight or do I want to shoot this? If I shoot this, another knight might come out of it, and it's also stunned. So I'm gonna shoot the knight with my gun.
Mm-hmm.
Scrolling back up to my ships.
I mean, on its next turn, it won't be stunned anymore, but.
Bless you.
Well, no, they haven't had a turn yet.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Stat of choice plus 10 to hit.
You guys jumped him, remember?
Oh yeah, okay. I thought I thought that first round was combat. Okay, I did not realize that this was the surprise. That was the surprise shot. Okay, my bad.
Okay, is the knight considered armored?
The knight is considered armored. It does not have a shield.
Cool. I have an advantage to hit it because it's armored.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it just?
The gun
Does that
is going
mean
to
it's
use
plated?
my stat of choice plus 10 to hit.
Yes, it means it has plating.
Okay, so I have disadvantage on plating.
So let's see. Does that mean that I don't roll to hit? I just add my stat plus.
You roll the hit, you add your stat, and you add the modifier.
Cool. That's a dirty 20
With the
plus 10, so 30.
there you go. Good hit. You barely hit it.
Oh, wow. It's on advantage. Hang on, I might crit. I didn't crit. Anyway. It takes 8d6 damage. Firing 3 times means 2 other attacks.
Correct.
Cool. So damage calculation for the first one. 8. It's taken 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes 34 damage. Roll to hit it again. 14. Roll with advantage. 7. So the first roll is a 29 to hit it.
You'll miss.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Second shot. Dirty 20 plus 10. But. Nope. Dirty 20 plus 10 again. So that hits for sure. Barely.
Barely.
DC 30. It takes 29 damage.
Alright.
And that's the end of my turn.
Arlena!
All right. Are we focusing on the knight?
I was focusing on the knight because if we shoot the other ones, they might spawn another knight.
Okay, I
But
think
you
we
can
should all
focus-
collectively focus on the knight. So even though we'll have to roll with disadvantage.
You can do ad clear if you wanted.
Yeah, I think
for
these guys.
tabletop, I don't have a way to hit
No,
unless it's
it's
a nat
fine.
20.
It's fine. I think we should all focus on the knights. That way, if the other ones do have knights, we don't have to deal with multiple knights at once.
Yeah, but I'm considering that they might be able to do support actions for it.
My consideration is that can you hit an AC 30?
Yeah, I definitely can't unless it's a nat 20.
Yeah, no, I could not hit an AC of 30 unless I also rolled a nat 20 because my laser gun at most has a +9 modifier. So, uh in that case, knowing that it has a 30 AC, I guess I will fire at the one the ship that's closest to me.
Does anybody have something that reduces armor?
No, all I have is just the EMP thing and the teleport thing.
You advantage to hit the ship as its shield is still up
Okay.
because you're using a laser.
I didn't know it had shielding. Okay.
I used my ability to give everything a -4 check, and the knight succeeded. The 2 on the side failed, though.
Yeah, you can left click it to see what its debuffs and buffs currently are.
Or just hover for a few seconds.
Oh, it does show up after you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 will hit the ship. Barely.
Okay. You did not write down how much damage the laser does. I just.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, you did. Okay, never mind. Sorry, my bad. I was reading. Sorry, I'm tired. Okay, so it is 46. Okay.
I was gonna say that's one thing I made sure to write down.
I'm dyslexic. I'm tired. Those two things combined together never works well. Do I also add my charisma to the damage of that or no?
No.
Okay. All right. That is 15. What type of damage is it for the laser?
It's laser damage.
15 laser damage then.
Yeah, the rockets are explosive. The laser is laser damage. It's not really heat damage. It's special. It's special.
I was gonna say if it was based off of D&D, it sounds like it would be like radiant damage for the laser, fire damage for the explosive.
Nah, if you want to go by D&D terms, it would be heat for the laser and force for the explosive.
All right, so yeah, like I said, 15 damage. They haven't moved yet. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to move. No, I think I'm gonna stay where I am.
You have to move all of your movement speed.
I thought it was only if you choose to move, you have to use all your movement speed.
There's no stopping in space.
Yes, there is. Have you heard of
If you,
reverse thrusting?
yeah,
Like,
but you have to use all your movement speed in space.
God, okay. Why are you moving me without me moving?
I centered you on your square.
Okay. In that case, okay, I do have a question. You said like there is no U-turning, but since I did teleport, does that like allow me to choose which direction I'm facing after teleporting?
Yes.
Okay, can you stop spinning me?
do 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 do.
Like-
do.
Okay. In that case, I am gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. There we go. Yeah.
I found out Q is the spin button, and I'm damn well gonna use it.
Wait, Q?
Don't you don't even have to
You
click and
spin
hold. You,
me
just,
right round, baby, right round.
you don't even have to click your mouse. You just gotta hold Q.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
All right. Next in rotation, Trashi.
E.
Alright, just getting some of these dice out of the way so they know where I am.
Okay, so obviously I'm gonna shoot the big guy. Obviously.
Uh
Uh, and is it an auto hit still?
huh. I think your dex
I
is
have
5,
a plus
right?
25. Yeah, my dex is 5.
All right. It's
Yeah,
an
it's an auto hit.
It's an auto hit, with the exception of nat ones.
Oh,
So you still gotta roll them.
fuck.
Also, crits are
Okay.
super handy for
Okay, roll. Got it. We have a crit.
Nice. Yay.
Alright. A crit fail or a crit pass?
Oh, crit pass.
Perfect.
So
That one attack.
I'm using.
That one attack that crit succeeds hits all these as its rockets branch off, hitting every other ship.
Okay, does that mean I have to roll damage individually?
For that one attack, it needs a separate damage roll so it can apply to all of them.
Okay.
So it's 80 and 20 for D's.
Yep. Alright, so go back over to my character sheet and use that dice roller for the big roll. Alright, we're gonna start with the 80 first. Okay, with 80 damage, it's 291. Not 80 damage, but 80 d6. 291.
Alright.
And then...
Is the most well-armed restaurant the Empire's ever seen.
Yeah.
We got robbed once, never the fuck again. And another 80 damage for the explodey crit.
Nice.
And I do believe that's it.
And fuck you, mutts. And now we come to their first turn in combat. Yippee!
Oh god. We're live playing D&D right now. Please
yeah.
don't be here.
Wait, who even joined? What?
Was that...
That was
Uh-huh.
Techno.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, the enemy ship turns.
Alright. Double checking. Okay. Nothing happens here. You don't see it move. You don't see anything happen. All the lights are off still. You do hear what sounds like the engine starting back up. Shifts about here. This actually comes first. About here.
Oh god, Feck.
It was nice knowing you, buddy.
Faye, unshrimp your back, says Techno.
Okay. Jeez.
Um,
Don't have a redeem for that.
I don't want to be a hunchback when I'm in my 60s.
Alright, you are within 60 space feet of it.
Okay. We also need to stretch and drink something from Twok.
Alrighty, seltzer water.
I don't got anything to drink right now.
26.
Give him an IOU hydration.
And 8.
If I want to go, if I have to drink something, I have to get up and grab something to drink.
Star, odds or evens?
Odds.
Alright, Star, you're hit. Your gun port specifically is hit. As a lance comes flying out of this thing's hands and then it comes rocketing back to it.
Ooh.
You are taking...
That sounds like a lot of dice.
Alright, I'm back with water.
One.
You happy?
Your gun port takes 105 damage.
Jesus!
It's broken.
As flashing red lights come on, and your gun port goes offline.
Ah. I slam my fist on the console.
Uh,
We can
as
fix this.
as stated before, now that your gun port is offline, on your turn you can choose to make a DC check to try and repair the ship and or gun parts to a degree. Since you are no longer able to fire or use
I
gun
think
abilities.
this gives us a big reason to start focusing on the fucking knight.
And
Because if that's how much damage it does, it can take out all of our ships easily.
We could just have to book it, but that's...
And I love this part.
What the fuck? It birthed babies?
As you see ships start getting launched from the operational battleships.
Yeah, we did not think this through. Why are there so many?
Getting Spider will flashbacks, Taiga.
Please,
This explains
please.
why there are so many different colors.
Mercy. Mercy.
It...
Mercy!
Each color has a representation that I understand what they mean. They're different types of ships.
Trashi, can you see the difference between this color, and this color?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, perfect.
I sometimes
Okay.
forget Trashy's colorblind.
So the red one, I can see clearly. The other two, I know that they're different, but I have to stare at them extra long.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we should change the colors between the yellow and the orange ones if Trashy has a hard time telling the difference.
We can make them a different shade of yellow and orange. That way they stay the same for Taiga's purposes, but also are clearer for Trashy's vision.
Yeah, I can see that. That's way easier. Got it.
How about that? Did that work better?
Yeah.
And with the smaller ships coming out to play, the big ships also still need to attack. Arlena, Feck, and that one's too far away.
What? What am I doing?
Being attacked?
Oh.
Feck is missed completely and wholly. Arlena,
yeah.
17 to hit you currently.
Hold on. My AC. Wait, hold on. The AC with the temp HP that gets included in my AC, right?
Temp HP gets added to your AC right now. Yep.
Because it says like AC plus 5 while active, so that would mean I'd have an 18 of AC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it doesn't hit.
Barely misses. Barely misses. All right. With that, Zin, it's your turn.
Question. My other ability. It says ships. Does that include the gun ports or no?
The gun ports are a part of these ships, yes. And yes, I did take into account the -4.
Okay.
Without the -4, Elena would have been hit.
Okay. Well,
Thanks.
no worries. I'm going to scoot back. I should have actually probably measured that more properly. I think that's my full movement. Right on that square. I'm going to use because nobody got hit, so I just technically are target the gun. Chaos's gun port. Should I roll the 4d4?
Yep.
Okay. Second. Ooh, so that will be, as I launch a different set of tiny nanomachines. Ooh, that was not a good roll.
I keep forgetting you're currently named Zictor in channel.
You gave me a nickname, I'm sorry, and I am not denied that that's...
Sticks.
We are going to get the toxic yaoi to be canon.
But that'll be 6. That'll be 6 HP to Chaos's port at least.
Chaos, your gun flickers back online before you get the chance to leave it.
Oh, perfect. I say on comms. Thanks, Zin.
I don't think I can hit anyone from my position. I probably should have fired my main weapon first. I think everybody's, except for the one thing I cannot hit. I think everyone else is too far away, actually.
You can always shoot for crits.
Fine! Might as well. At least it uses it. Oh, might as well. It uses my action.
You'll have disadvantage with the laser on him.
Okay, I'll have disadvantage with the laser. Okay. So that's not hitting. And then with the regular bullets, that would be regular, right?
Yep, regular bullets is normal.
Okay, let's see. Bubba? No, that's also a miss.
It was worth a try.
Yeah, it was worth a try.
Alright. That brings us back to top of rotation with Feck. Feck, there are lots of small ships for you to go for now.
Yep, I'm going to challenge the Lancer Night Guy.
He has an AC of 30.
You could have challenged the knight. Raimi doesn't work on AC. That's the beauty of it.
Oh my god, is Feck gonna
Also,
take
now
down
he's
the knight?
disadvantage
You're
over all my
right.
friends. Advantage against me. But, yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna ram him.
What do you mean, gay talk?
Oh, hey, Death.
Again.
17.
17. And it's gonna get... Why specifically for Feck? Come on, game. Alright, you bounce 10 feet back. As it lifts, as a knee lifts up to connect with your ship, you are taking 5 damage.
Alright, that's fun.
I apologize, Feck.
It's okay. It happens.
The dice are not
That's my
happy.
turn. Just remember, everyone has advantage against it now.
The
And it has
dice,
disadvantage on everyone else.
yeah, the dice are feeling neglected. It seems.
Thank you.
Chaos, Coas.
Alrighty. My friends call me Chaos.
I always forget that his actual name is Coed.
Coassly. With advantage. Fuck. That's not a hit on either count. I get one more. Wait, I get 2 more shots. That's not a hit. That's definitely not a hit. So, first 2 shots failed. It's not a hit.
Just desperately vying for it.
That's also not a hit. I fail all 3 shots.
The dice have faded. Oh god, oh shit, oh fuck.
I am putting this dice in the void and getting a different one. It failed me 6 too many times.
This is why I'm using physical dice.
This is the good one.
Arlena!
I don't have any attacks that could hit multiple enemies. Fuck.
Twok says they have one of their other cats. Would we all want to hear purring?
Aw.
That'd be nice. Anybody object?
I don't object to hearing purring. Oh,
Mm.
I don't know if the Twitch can hear it.
Nice.
Okay, well,
Thank you, Twok, for the stress relief in this very trying time.
okay, so I was going this direction. So how do you do turning around in space?
You have to go 90 degrees at a time.
So horizontal from where you are.
So
Or
if I
vertical.
want to go back around, it'd be like 5, then 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Originally, I was going to use hex maps for space, and it was going to be
40.
a bit, it was going to be a bit weirder to turn around. But the hex maps just didn't want to work right.
Yeah.
I think it's better to keep it to squares for everybody's sanity.
It would have felt better though.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Um,
Because the hex maps are good for going across bigger areas.
7 times 5 is 45 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and Chappie did something to make it so that there was advantage to attack the knight.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fire my laser at the knight then. Oh wait. Oh wait, no, I can't. I fuck. I just realized I can't because I still only have a +9. Shit.
Fire laser on any of the smaller ships near you, the big
Okay, then
guys.
instead I will fire laser at big ship that hasn't produced any babies.
It's specifically that Chappie gets advantage against it for 3 turns.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna fire at the ship behind the knight then. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So it still has shields up, so I still have advantage with my laser, right?
Yep.
Okay. Dice gods, we need your help. I know it's been a while since I prayed, but please, dice gods, bless my rolls. Alright, so that's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Or
Just a reminder, you guys are still allowed to use twists.
Oh yeah.
all right. That is 12 laser damage to the ship.
12 damage.
Unless I can use a twist to give myself an extra action, it's already too late for me to use a twist right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is too late. However, it spent so long, I felt like people forgot and might need the reminder in this moment.
It's not that I forgot, it's just that like I didn't think I would need it if I already had advantage, and I was right, I didn't need it.
Trashy, you're up. Yeah, you can also use them to just add one to the roll per twist used, up to 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that.
If declared ahead of time. Can't forget that important part. Thank you, Star, for the extra twists.
Mm-hmm.
What we need is some backup. If only we had a way to call for reinforcements.
I mean, if I called for help from my people, would they show up?
It's up for debate. I just realized you didn't roll with advantage last time, but that's okay.
I had advantage? Oh my god, I'll
Yeah.
do it this time. Okay,
I think
I
me and
like
Trashy are the only ones with a good way of damaging the knight.
yeah.
At best, I could maybe stun it on my next turn with the EMP, but I don't know how helpful that's gonna be.
Alright, I'm
I mean,
rolling 10d20 to see if I hit.
stunning it would stop it from punching our guns out again.
Yeah, but it's only like a one-turn stun.
That's
And it costs 3 energy to do the EMP, and I only have 7 energy left, so I'd only be able to do 2 more EMP shots.
I have another crit.
nice.
Beautiful.
I'm rolling 10d20s at a time, so like it's going to happen.
Yep. What other ships do you like to target with your crit? Because there's a plethora to choose from now.
Yeah.
Any four you feel like four you feel like.
I think we should like focus on the knight and the big ones because the big ones are the ones that are spawning the smaller ones.
Oh yeah, the small
Yeah.
ones we can sweep up.
Small ones we can
Yeah,
deal
I'm gonna
with once
target
the big
the
ones are
other 4 big ones.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna start with the crit dice first.
All right.
Chappi.
79 for the crit.
Hey,
Do I do anything special for the damage for the crit, or is it just that it explodes into doubles? Or into 4?
It explodes into an additional set of targets and also does double the damage die.
Double the damage die. Okay. So let me roll another D. No.
The splitting is purely from the number of points put into your gun, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry, this is so much math and I can't. Okay, so I rolled 20d6 and got 79. How many more d6s am I rolling?
Another 20 d6s for that crit.
Jesus
Got it.
Christ!
86.
79 plus 86.
Uh-huh.
I can't even math that, and I'm good at math.
1, 8. 165.
Jesus Christ, that is enough to kill a high-level barbarian.
Well, yeah. Rockets. Very much glass cannon, though. My gun has 10 HP.
Oh, okay, I see now. I see the dilemma now.
Yeah. Yeah. If I get hit, it's kind of fucked. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm gonna go and roll the other 8. I have to tick up my dice roller. Sorry. $309.
309. How are you?
Plus 100.
How are you doing it? How are you defeating this
Hell
knight?
yeah, Trash.
How are you, the very
Yeah.
first person in the galaxy in what is probably millions of years, doing to defeat the knight? How is it going?
Oh my god. Okay, so how does this even happen? I don't even know.
Think Gundam space opera style stuff.
Yeah. I'm doing shit like that. Like everything's all slow-mo. We get a cinematic of each individual rocket hitting. Oh my god.
The armor fucking shatters.
Yeah, the armor shatters, the sword falls off into the abyss, and we watch as it just slowly sinks and descends. It's just gone.
You know what? Give me a luck check.
Is that just a flat d20?
Yep.
Okay, I roll. Yippee! 16?
All right.
Are they demoralized?
Roll another. You get to roll.
19?
How many? How many is this again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Got it!
You get to roll 12 d12s.
What?
12d12s? Okay.
Is it gonna explode?
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 63 total?
Beautiful.
Unless you want individuals.
Absolutely
I'll be right there.
beautiful. As you fire rocket after rocket after rocket, these rockets hit, shoving chunks of it off, shaving bits of it off. You see plates go firing in every which direction. And as you see the spear go flying from its hand, it pierces through both of these massive ships, dealing just enough to blow them up. As they go over the threshold, and your last rocket strikes, and its head comes flying towards your ship, clunking lightly against the hull. As
I
it's
say over the intercom, we're keeping that.
as the red light fades from the robotic eyes of this knight.
Excellent
That's
work,
fucking
Captain.
Crazy.
Good job.
Excellent work to you guys. Like, holy shit.
You also took out 2 other ships? Oh my god.
And
I straight up min-maxed because the knights were specifically terrifying. Like, there was so much hype around the knights that I'm like, yeah. Star, you
I
get
also
it.
min-maxed. I also min-maxed for the knights, and I added like a thing post disadvantage because holy shit.
I just made a ship based off of what I thought was a good balance, but
I have
Okay.
regrets on that because I was like, oh, I figured whoever takes Gunner was going to do that. So I should get somebody who can debuff and buff.
It's great, though.
We can give you guys
And-
tune-ups later.
next up on the list, we have the enemy. And and
They should flee.
I'm scared. I have to pee.
I also gotta pee. God damn.
we can take a quick bathroom break. We can take a quick
Yeah,
bathroom
that would
break.
be great.
Do. God knows the enemy is.
Oh, I can. If I line that up right, I can do that.
I think it's amazing because of Feck. They still have no reason to believe that we are not just an absurdly well-armed restaurant. That's the report they're going to take back, anybody who lives, to their superiors. They said they were a restaurant. They gave us food and everything. They opened fire on us. They killed a knight. Holy shit. I didn't think they could do that.
Table talk. We may want to repaint our ship to make it a little bit less fitting of the description that they're going to eventually get back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we could get this baby a paint job. It's trashy shit. We'll make it blue.
There'll be a blue moon.
Yeah.
Well, I think the name is obvious for it now.
Goblin Restaurant?
The Blue Moon?
Oh, Blue Moon. Yeah, that's better. The Blue Moon, a.k.a. Goblin Restaurant.
The Blue
Maybe
Moon,
we should not
otherwise
put
known
Goblin
as
Restaurant in it.
the Blue Moon, a.k.a. SS Goblin Restaurant, the Soggy Croissant.
The soggy croissant.
Specifically said croissant to piss off the French. All of that last section is in quotation marks underneath of it. Alright. Wicked. Wild.
I wonder if the guy who we gave the sandwich to is still in one of the ships that's active, and if he's still eating his sandwich while this is happening.
Hey,
Just,
hey, you remember that ship in the front that was turned into the back? Yeah. What's not here anymore?
Oh yeah, I hope it was a good last meal, man. They say the goblin surf and turf is to die for.
Jeez.
Just a Yelp review. Random restaurant space. Blew up night. Surf and turf to die for. Not the regular surf and turf, the goblin surf and turf.
There we go.
Just like Uncle Glorbo used to make.
Tech's gonna start just giving that to their enemies before they kill them.
Oh god! Like a calling card. Like the cannoli in The Godfather. Eat the surf and turf.
Man, I haven't seen The Godfather.
I haven't either. I just know there's a scene where like a guy's given a cannoli as a last bit of respect before they kill him, and he knows what's gonna happen, and they're just like, "Come on, eat the cannoli."
It would seem
Hey.
I'm gonna have to buff up space combat even more.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
I can hear the spirit of Piggy calling us uncultured for not having seen The Godfather.
Help me? He's here?
I have only seen the first one when I was a child. I made my family keep the VHSs.
Huh.
Nice. Oh.
We don't have to tone up the combat. We can tone my gun down.
No.
I mean, if the knight had swung on Trashy instead of me, it would have disabled her gun too.
That's what the D6 was for, because that's how we're doing gun port targeting.
Okay.
Because the ship itself took damage, yes. However, which part of the ship remained to be seen until the die roll was commenced.
I have returned.
Well, computer.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Nope, enemy combat.
All right. Enemy combat. Trashi, do you still have your PDA on?
Do I still have my what?
PDA on.
Yeah.
You hear, "Oh God, the night, and a couple dozen voices screaming, and you hear one guy, "Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Attack, please! Attack! I gotta go! Attack!"
We should tell them to surrender.
I'm getting on the
And-
communication line.
And
Yeah.
you see all of these small ships are already trying to turn tail, but that's the thing about space.
You can't make
Momentum
answer.
is a bitch.
So, I'm gonna get on the comms and broadcast openly to all of these ships.
Just
Like-
James's intro.
Well, that was your night. You're down to 5 out of 6. Those of you who are interested in keeping your lives, I suggest you leave and tell your superiors that. Trashi, what name is your planet? What's your planet name, Trashi?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just Procyon 33A.
Procyon 33A is off limits. I get off the comms. Unless you want to add something.
Yeah, done. Thumb up. Trashy's still just in awe at the raw power of this new ship.
I thumbs up back. My eyebrows are high. There's so many lines in my forehead right now.
You're real.
Smart. Smart.
That does it. That works. Good enough. That simulates well enough to pure scramble as you see certain ships running into each other, as you see people going crazy, as you telegraph this slightly after you see them all start to panic, and Trasha hears them all screaming and panicking.
I get on the comm one more time. Thank you for dining at the Goblin Restaurant.
And with that, as you see the big ship slowly drifting away, and the little ones all panicking to high hell, it becomes Zin's turn.
Oh,
What you gonna do?
go on the college, be like, I think the best method might be to let them leave.
Yeah?
I was gonna say, just like purposely miss a shot as to kind of like scare them even more into fleeing.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I was going to hold my action in case any of them decide to turn around.
Oh, that's smart.
That's smarter.
But basically, hold my action for the gun ports. I can't just triple check. I can't hold my bonus action.
Correct. Well, you can hold a singular action / bonus action.
I'll hold my action to fire my guns if anyone comes back.
Alright. It goes back to the top with Feck. What you doing, Feck? Feck?
They will have so much trauma, says chat.
Is Chappie here?
Chappie might be AFK. Are they dealing with family?
No, Chappi is FEK.
FEH.
Oh my gosh. So I have a question out of character for the squad. How do we feel about maybe making a Voltron for future battles?
I think that'd be awesome.
That's what I suggested at one point.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
I like your suggestion.
I would love to make a Voltron. That'd be so cool.
There's enough of us.
There are.
Other suggestion, just because it might be quicker. What if we commandeer a knight?
Well,
We do have a head. We can study the technology.
Not only that, we have the key to the factory if we ever gain access to it.
Shit, yeah. And is the factory at the casino? No.
Yeah, it's in the basement of the casino, but they don't have the means to make it fully operational. The key was just one of the things that they needed.
What's the other things they need?
That I don't remember. I don't know if we ever knew for sure.
We should look into that. That way we can take ownership of the factory.
It would be crazy if we could do that.
To answer your question kind of bluntly, I like Voltron. I'm okay with that. I'm just thinking mechanically it might actually be quicker if you just want a giant robot to fight the knights. We Gundam this and we just commandeer one at gunpoint.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I like your idea a lot better.
Yeah. It involves less customization on our parts. It just gives us knight stats.
We might need to figure out where to put the knight, because that seemed to be bigger than our ship, but hey, that's...
Well, if we take over the casino, we can bring my planet, which is probably going to face extinction due to we just had a war outside their front door.
We have more time to get them off planet now.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Was the casino effectively on its own ship? Or was it actually like a planet?
It's more like a satellite station.
So we could hijack the casino and just move everybody in there.
That's what I'm thinking. And then we have workers to build the knights.
God, are we about to become the new intergalactic government?
We might.
And then we become the bad guys of the next campaign.
I mean...
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I mean...
Regardless, it's whatever you guys want to do.
I think commandeering the casino might be a good idea. The only issue is displacing all those people. Because then we're just doing the exact same thing that we're trying to prevent. Which I'm not okay with, as somebody who still identifies as chaotic good, despite it all.
No, I get it, I get it. I mean, it's a big space station. I assume it's not at maximum capacity.
Kind of think of in-character logic. If we do that, it would solve... For Zin, this would be solving basically two problems with one solution. No. One, Trashi's people have a place to live, and they no longer need to constantly commute because they now have a satellite station.
That's true.
And
people
also,
can't migrate. Sorry.
Now, with relatively good with, I should say, good people, at least in Zin's mind, have control of the factory, don't need to worry about the technology of the knights getting to the wrong hands like they already did.
Mm-hmm.
So that's two solutions. And obviously, if we have the means of production,
We pretty
then
much control the war.
yeah,
I
they may
sorry.
have other things, but we got their big
You
guns.
you saying when you said the means of production, my brain was just like, are we about to become communist space pirates?
No, not
Yes,
communist.
we are.
We're trashiest.
Trashiest.
We're trashest space pirates.
Oh my god, we are space pirates, huh?
Yeah, we are.
Nice.
Well, with this
I mean, yeah,
official,
we're hated by the current empire.
with this official attack on the Empire, I think you do now classify as pirates instead of bounty hunters.
We
Terrorists.
are space pirates. Yeah.
Yippee,
They don't know it was
up.
They don't know it was us, though, right?
Theoretically not.
Well, if they're probably gonna eventually see us driving around in this ship and gonna be like, "Isn't that the ship that
Oh yeah.
destroyed our big knight?"
And
Trashy.
this is why we repaint the ship and put
Yeah,
it
we
in
were
the
Right?
We were talking about this while you were in the bathroom. We're thinking a job called.
Absolutely.
It's just
We need
GTA.
something that can disguise our ship when we're like going to other planets.
Just
That's what we need.
GTA style. Dock it in the station real quick. Give it a quick paint job. No one will ever know.
I love that.
Considering, I don't think that's gonna work out very well. But all right.
You could put up a different ID.
Oh yeah,
on
we
the
got.
ship. And just
We can scavenge the ruins for the ID from our old ship.
I mean, I think we need to also like consider either like something that could disguise our ship or camouflage our ship, just in case.
I love the
First-
thinking, and I love the conversation. We are going to have to wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a great look into combat, a great look into how things are going, and a great comeback.
hey. Thank you everybody for coming back.
Thank you for writing and planning this.
Thank you.
I think the biggest reason it took so long was just that I got so flooded with actual work. Like, the minute I said, alright, we're gonna go on hiatus because I gotta do some quick writing, work went, you don't get free days.
Hey,
Yeah, that happens.
And
do
I
what
was,
you gotta do.
and I was like, oh man. And it was like a whole month, and I was like, I didn't get a single day, like, all month to work on this yet, guys. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be a bit longer than I thought.
Hey,
It's all right.
Take care of
Real
yourself.
life comes first.
Take care of yourself. Or
As
else.
much as I don't like real life comes first.
Fuck that workplace.
Yeah.
No one likes that place. I'm full of shit. Alright. And for reference, a peek behind the scenes when I made the space map, I let Star pick what your guys' ship shape would be.
Yay, this was the coolest one, I thought.
Hey, nice.
I love that.
And Star's reasoning was it looked like a cat.
That's true, it do.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Also, I thought Trashy would like the color scheme on this one better.
I like it. I think it's very nice. I thought it was a moon.
I was gonna say it reminds me of a character from the Owl House that has like a moon-shaped head.
That's no moon.
That's your mother.
What?
Silk song.
That's not the
My
moon.
participation.
Cuts to one Sonic bit. That's not the moon.
Oh no.
But I'm aiming higher. I'm pissing on the moon.
Well, it is Trashy ships.
Y'all.
Oh.
Alright, let's pick who we're rating.
I'm just now imagining Trashy marking her territory around the ship.
We've got some Dead by
Walk
Daylight.
over, lift my leg.
We've got some Escape from Tarkov. We got someone doing some retro shit. We got someone doing some Monster Hunter Stories 3. We got someone doing some No Man's Sky. We got someone doing some art. We got someone doing some D&D. We got someone doing Rabbit and Steel. And we got someone doing old school RuneScape. Does any of that sound good?
My go-to would be art or D&D.
Yeah.
Shall I pull out my D2 and I can roll the D2?
Wait,
I think
there's
art
two-
or D&D. Let me.
No, I do actually have a D2.
Isn't
Yeah,
that just a
it's
coin?
called
Yeah.
No, I got a bunch of dice sets. A bunch of them came with D2s.
I rolled for D&D, so that is my vote.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think D&D would
Yep.
make sense.
Mr. Flying Piggy also got a weird set of dice recently that came with a D5, a D7, a D2, and a D3.
Oh,
What?
Huh.
Why?
I don't know.
I've heard of something. I've heard of something like that, but it also came with like a D1 as a joke.
We are raiding into Kano VT today. Or Kano? Kano? I don't remember how it's pronounced. Did I spell it right? No.
Make sure you check that before you hit raid.
Kanako VT. Thank you. Pardon.
Bless you.
Alright. Everyone show some support. Have a wonderful day. There's a bunch of people hanging out there. That's a group almost as big as our group.
okay, nice.
Actually, that group is bigger than our group at this exact moment.
It's about to get bigger.
Rest in peace, Vincent. Good luck, guys.
Later.
Okay.